In today's video, I'm going to be talking about using witchcraft to shift realities. In my last video, I said that I was going to be talking about that, and in this video I am. Sorry if my family members are a little bit loud. Just to let you know, I don't have that much experience with witchcraft. While on my manifesting journey, my law of assumption manifesting journey, I decided to try it out. One night I was like, why not use it to manifest me shifting to my desired reality? Witchcraft has to do with the subconscious mind. For example, after I used a natural spell, I fully believed that I was going to shift to my desired reality after using that spell. Once I did that spell, I stayed in the same state of having already received my desire, so having already shifted to my desired reality. Every single day until I shifted to my desired reality, I stayed in the same state and I did not waver. Based on my personal experience, witchcraft helped me to manifest things into my life faster. I made a few sigils and I used one natural spell. Sigils? I heard that it's supposed to be used for small things, but I don't know, I just went with my intuition and I used it for whatever I felt like I wanted to use it for. I followed a video on YouTube. I do not know how to pronounce her name, but her name is Anita Cyrene or Serene. Sorry if I'm not saying your name correctly. Based on my personal experience, using sigils, like within 1 week of hanging my sigil on my wall, I started to see movement in my manifestation. First, I would get out my journal, or you could just get out a piece of paper, and I would come up with a sentence that would help me on my shifting journey. I'm just going to use the sentence that I used. So what I did was I wrote out a sentence on my paper and it said, I am a master reality shifter. After I wrote that sentence down, I crossed out all the vowels and the repeating letters. I would write down all the letters that I'm going to be using to draw my sigil. This is just a draft, so there's no need to be serious about it. On the same paper, I would draw a circle and then I would draw the letters inside that circle. You could be creative with it. You could do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Since this is a rough draft, I would draw it again on a separate paper. After that, I would activate it. I would hold the sigil like this, and then I would close my eyes, and in my head, I would set my intention. I would breathe out onto my sigil. I would do this just 3 times. So I would imagine the energy of my breath infusing with my sigil. Air is an element, so you could use the wind from your fan or the wind from outside, or you could use your own breath. It's all the same concept. Personally, I just use my breath. And then after that, I would open my eyes and I would put tape behind it to hang it on my wall that is next to my bed. So a place where I am able to easily see it. I have this belief that it helps my subconscious mind. I like using natural spells. I learned about this natural spell from a YouTuber called Deya. So the spell that I'm going to be talking about, all credit goes to her. Because I want to use it to shift realities, I changed it up a little. It's pretty simple. Since it's a natural spell, you don't have to do that much. You take an apple, any apple, doesn't matter. Take an apple and you cut it in half, but not in the way that you would usually cut an apple in half. You would cut it in a way where you're able to see the star of the inside of the apple after you cut it. After that, you take one half of the apple and you carve a symbol that represents your desire. In this case, I would carve something that reminds me of reality shifting. When I first tried doing this, I was thinking of drawing the shifting symbol, but I was like, okay, that's too complicated just to carve it into an apple using a knife. Personally, that's a lot. So I like to make things simple, you know, so I drew something simple. What I drew was a heart, because whenever I think of reality shifting or shifting to my desired reality, I think of love. So I drew a heart inside the apple while holding the apple like this. I would close my eyes and I would affirm in my head, let me shift to my love and deep space desired reality. So you would say, let me shift to my whatever place you're shifting to desired reality. I set my intention. This is my intention. I would also say things come to me in a perfect way. Then I would say it is done, and then I would eat it. I will eat all of it. I would even eat the stem and the bottom of the apple. Okay, so when I eat an apple, I don't usually eat those parts of the apple. So in my mind, I'm like, if I eat that part of the apple, then I am definitely going to get my manifestation. That is definitely going to happen after I eat this apple. That sounds crazy, I know, but if it impresses into my subconscious mind, then after I would open my eyes and I eat that apple, I finish the apple, all of it, I just go on with my day knowing that it's done, knowing that I already shifted to my desired reality. When using things like witchcraft, magic, spells, you can use it to help you shift realities, and I think that it all depends on what you believe in. If you believe or you think that using witchcraft is going to help you shift realities, then it's going to help you shift realities. You could use witchcraft however you want on your shifting journey. It's all up to you. But I think you should always listen to your intuition. I hope you enjoyed today's video. That's it.